Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. Have I got a fun project for you? This is another little scrap buster project, and that's making these beautiful little fabric flowers. Now on here you can make your flowers as large or as small as you want. You can make this center part here as large or as small as you want, and they all come from circles, and it has just a tiny bit of polyfill stuffing. If you don't want the polyfill stuffing and the puffy look, you can even use decorative buttons, and I'll also show you some other items. On this basket, I made it with a little puffy part here, but I found this in Dollar Tree a while back. And at first, when I was putting it all together, I didn't think of it as looking something like a bunny, but if you look at it, it does look something like a bunny. Okay, let's get started. As I said earlier, you can make these any size you want. So what you want to do is decide how wide across you want it to be. 2 inches, 3 inches, whatever number. So this is about 5 inches is the width. So take your width and multiply it times 2, and that equals 10 inches. So you're going to create a 10-inch circle. So I've decided I want to make a 3-inch wide flower. So I've cut a square that's just slightly bigger than 3 inches, so it gives me a little extra room in case I need it. And so I've cut out this square 6 inches. So to make the circle, you want to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And you're going to take your ruler, and because I want to make it 3 inches, I want to put my 3-inch mark right here on the corner. So I'm going to go out 3 inches and put a mark. So you want to keep creating these little marks. Then move the ruler, keeping that 3-inch mark there, and put another mark. And keep doing this until you get all the way around over here. And then cut right on your drawn lines. And when you unfold it, this is what you have, a 6-inch diameter circle. Now I highly recommend, if you think you're going to be making a lot of flowers, or maybe you want to keep that template longer or have it last longer, I recommend you trace it onto cardstock. So take that paper template and trace it on, because it'll last a lot longer. The paper is going to tear very quickly. So if you're going to make a lot of flowers, take your fabric scraps or whatever fabric you're going to use, and I would layer it, because you can cut out a lot more circles this way than if you try to do one at a time. So layer your fabrics, layer your template on there, draw it on. Then place pins around the circle, and then either use a rotary cutter, which is what I use, or scissors, and cut right on those lines. Take needle and thread and put a knot on the end of your thread, and then do a basting stitch all the way around. Then take your thread and pull on it, gathering it all up, pulling it towards the center of the flower. So as you can see, it looks like this. Then once you've got it gathered in really tight, take your needle and thread, do a few stitches in place to keep it in place. To make the little puffy part in the center, again, decide how big you want it to be. Mine is real small. This is maybe 2.5 inches in diameter. And you do the basting stitch all the way around. Then you're going to take some polyfill and put it inside, and then pull on your thread. Let me get the needle out here. There we go. And gather it up and then put a few stitches in place to tie it off. So I finished tying it off. Now if it looks a little uneven on the front, keep mushing it around like this until you can get the polyfill to come out to the shape you want it to be. Then you can take your hot glue gun and put some glue on the back of this and then hot glue it to the center of the flower. So just take your glue, put a dab of it in there in the center, and take your centerpiece and just mush it down and hold it there for a moment for the glue to set, and then you're done. So here are some other ideas. I put those little puffy balls, I call them little pom-pom balls. I put a bunch of them in here. On this one, I glued a little small Easter bunny in there, and you could make a garland if you wanted to with these little flowers on them or other little items. This is a pincushion, and it has one in here with a small button. This, of course, is with a little fabric puffy piece. In here, I used felt flowers. You can actually buy flowers ready-made that are made out of felt. I used 2 different ones, and then a little plastic flower button. And you can also use these real large buttons in the center in place of this. So think about the items you may have in your little stash of goodies and try to create some of your own unique flowers. There's no right or wrong way. It's whatever is appealing to you. Well, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you and that you learned something new, and I hope you try making some of these projects. Let's take a look at some of the other items I did again. So to go over this one again, this is a round wicker basket. I used just some lace trim, glued it on the side, glued the flower on the outside of the basket, but this little item I glued on the inside. And these were flowers I added, then I cut off foliage, glued it underneath the flowers, and added the rest of the foliage inside here. This was a little storage cube I had, and so I decided to add one on there. It helps to dress up your little sewing space. Well, if you're interested in other projects that I've done, scroll down below your YouTube screen to the description section. So as you're scrolling, you want to look for the word more. Click on it, and that section will expand open and you'll see all of the links appearing. Now don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.